Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to FreshBaked Disney. I am your host, David, and I'm standing out in front of California Adventure for our weekly sojourn to the Disneyland Resort to find out what's new and newsworthy. Today, we're gonna do our usual stuff. We're gonna see what's new at Buena Vista Street. We're gonna see what's new in downtown Disney and World of Disney. Probably get some lunch there. We've been eating almost exclusively at Buena Vista Street lately, so we're gonna get some lunch there. And we're also gonna do a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Coming up next on FreshBaked. To start our show off here right inside the Star Wars Trading Post. We're not going to do any shopping here. Actually, I just picked up a couple of Batu, what are they called? The Spira cards, the gift cards. I got them to give them away. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because we got Touch of Disney coming up, and there's been a lot of discussion about whether or not it's a good value. I personally am fine with it, but you know what? Some folks really want to go to Disneyland. Some folks really want to go to Touch of Disney, but you know they don't have the $75 to part with for no rides. The value isn't there for them. But I still want those people to be able to experience Disney sooner than later. So I mean you don't have to use it for that, but it's there for you if you want to. Or you could buy $100 worth of Star Wars crap if you want. It don't matter. So here's what's gonna happen. We're not just giving them away. You got to earn it. You're gonna have to watch this video for one thing. You got to watch this video and then wait till the end to figure out how to earn it, how to win it. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, we're gonna head into downtown Disney and see what's new. Well, with that out of the way, let's see what's going on at downtown Disney. I'm actually starving, and on my way down here, I walked past the taqueria, the express for Tortilla Joe's. Haven't done that in a minute, so I'm really looking forward to getting maybe a little taco plate for myself and maybe a little something for baby Sophia. Are you hungry? You hungry, baby girl? By the way, I should say that it's about noon on a Saturday here, and it is pretty busy. It warms my heart, it really does, to see this many people out here today. Most of the restaurants looking pretty full, lots of queues out front. But I mean, if that doesn't look busy to you though, there's always this that you could be waiting in. That line goes all the way to Ball Road. I started here this morning, turned left on Ball and immediately said, nope, I'm not waiting in that. I skipped that. Go park at Garden Walk, and it's the same price pretty much for the parking. But it's a popular day, it's a popular place to be here at downtown Disney on this Saturday afternoon. My mistake, the taqueria is not open. There are just people sitting there. This is extended seating for Tortilla Joe's proper. They're serving guests out here, which just goes to show you how busy Tortilla Joe's is today. Busy enough that they have to expand. That's impressive. Well, I wanted tacos. I wasn't gonna let that stop me. So I got the carne asada plate, some rice and beans. Sophia's gonna share, she's off camera on my right. But you're gonna hang out with me while she and I enjoy our lunch. I wanna try to put that on my taco. I almost put the chip sauce on there. I have to say, as I mentioned before, that this really makes me happy, being able to do this again. I mean, it's funny how much we take this for granted, having lost it twice, because we got it back, and then we lost it, and then we got it back again. You just never know what you have until it's gone. Now, you know what? It's like a platitude that people throw around sometimes, but there are times when it actually, I mean, it definitely applies. You never expect the time to come when the simple act of having some rice and beans with your daughter at downtown Disney is an event. I wonder how she's going to feel about cilantro. I gave her some of my carne asada. Tried to find some non-fatty bits there for her, not too spicy. The asada isn't spicy by itself. You got to put the sauce on there to get it spicy. But there's some cilantro mixed in there. I'm wondering if she's going to get that, because cilantro is an acquired taste, I think. Have they always played the Esplanade Loop in downtown Disney? I want to say they didn't. I always remember them playing like pop music, you know, elevator music versions of pop songs. I've had cause recently to go back and look at a lot of old video, compiling for other types of videos, you know, curating content, as it were. And I've had a chance to look back on how we used to do show. And I haven't said anything about this publicly yet, but, or at least not in any detail, but the more I look back on that stuff and the more I see what we're doing today, this whole pandemic has changed the way I view the channel. And there's a very real chance that that we may not be, you know, a go to the park and vlog what happens in the park type deal anymore. At least not like we were, where we would go for a day and give you 5 or 6 videos a week about just being in the park and just doing whatever. You know, we will do that, but only like to the extent of what's new, what's newsworthy, but not just to go ride the Matterhorn. Now, having said that, when we're doing what's new or newsworthy, if something does come up, we'll ride the Matterhorn while we're there and show you that, but we're not going to be there just to do that thing. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess what I'm saying is that we've sort of morphed or evolved into more of a news update type channel out of necessity, you know. The conditions required that because there wasn't anything else for us to do, and I have to say I rather like it. I rather like what we're doing today, and people have asked, you know, how we're doing or whatever, and I've said I'm quite content. I'm quite content doing the videos the way we've been doing them for the past few months. We've kind of settled into a little thing, and when this you know reopens, when the parks do reopen, there is a chance that it might be just 1 or 2 videos a week from within the park doing stuff, and then the rest of it is going to be news updates, how-tos, you know, how to maximize your visit when you come to Disneyland, what's going on and how to do it. I've got a lot of ideas in that regard, and I'm not sure why I'm putting this to you, because I guess I'm sitting here having lunch and staring at the camera, and I got, you know, running out of or looking for topics of conversation, as it were. Turn around, honey. Just something that I guess that I've been thinking about and that I wanted to share with you guys. When the time comes, I haven't decided yet. We're gonna see what happens when the parks do open, and see if I slide right back into that old routine, or if I keep doing videos the way we are now and fit that mold into what we do in the park on a weekly basis. Part of needing to do that is the fact that there won't be any annual passes for a while. I won't be able to go whenever I want, and I'm gonna have to like have a reason to visit basically when I do. I'm gonna pick my battles, and then I'm gonna have to go to other parks. I'm gonna have to go to, well, not have to. I get to go to Knott's Berry Farm. I just bought my pass for Knott's Berry Farm last week. Looking forward to that. I got a good feeling like things are gonna go moving forward here, so I felt like now was a good time to do that. But I think that the way that the climate of the parks having changed, or will be changing for the next 6 months to a year or more, and it's probably, yeah, it's going to be limited. It's going to be limited, I think, on what we're doing in the park. It'll look a lot like what we're doing today. I'll say that. It'll look like a lot like what we're doing today, I think. Well, I guess lunch is done, so we're going to wrap this up and go do some shopping. Let's go, FreshBaked. By the way, the Wonderground Gallery has also opened up. Actually, it opened up a week ago, last Friday. We haven't had a chance to get in there yet. We got in the queue a while back. It took about maybe hour and 15 minutes to get called in. Another 15 in the line. We're about ready to go in and check out some merch. I'm really looking forward to this, because, well, I shouldn't call it merch, really. I mean, it is merch, but it's art, man. This is the kind of stuff that I love, because you don't see a lot of this in World of Disney, or just in the parks in general. We're gonna find some unique stuff in here, stuff that we haven't seen before. Some stuff we have, but definitely some stuff we haven't seen before. We made it inside the Wonderground Gallery, and already I am noticing an odd, I don't know if odd's the right word, interesting way that they set everything up. It's kind of color coordinated, but also there are some attraction specific areas. You've got your pink section, your turquoise section, your blue section, yellow section, But then you've also got like a tiki section, even a teacup section. So I like that. I like that a lot. It's pleasing to my eye. I'm not sure if it's necessarily going to sell me anything, but I like the way this looks. Let's find out what's new here. This was the first thing that caught my attention. It's completely adorable. It's a mug, you can drink out of it. It's got a straw and everything. But the lid, it's kind of like when you get those parfaits to put the yogurt on the top, except instead of yogurt, it's Snow White and the orange bird and a teacup and a tiki bird. And that looks like it could be candy. I don't know. It's delicious looking. I want to eat the mug. Here's a closer look at that tiki section. The tiki, okay, $9.99, not for the tiki room sign, obviously. Well, that looks fantastic. What is that, wood? No, it's something else. I'm not sure what that is, but it's not wood. These are $9.99. Tiki room sign is $150, but it would look lovely in your kitchen while you're wearing a tiki room apron. I guess this will be the orange bird section. You can get a print, or another print, or another print. The orange bird mug, this is from that alphabet collection that we saw a few months ago. Orange bird pin. I have found an Adventureland section, A for Adventureland. Got a Jungle Cruise print. God, these are beautiful. Now this is something you don't see very often, it's not art, or I guess that is, but it looks like it's photorealistic. I love it. You got the quarter-shaped moon there, the crescent moon, over Adventureland. That is beautiful. This feels like the things you can't find at Disneyland anymore section. Country Bear Jamboree and the Swiss Family Treehouse. Oh, I miss you. I don't know what the kitchen cabaret is though. Why do I not know this? We saw these bowls last week at Morrison's, but look at this, there's also coffee cups. I mean, it's one cup, it looks like three. It's 3 teacups stacked into one coffee cup. Loving it. They've got another set, or is it the same set? No, that is definitely different. And great as well. Oh my God. How do I not buy all these coffee mugs? It makes me so upset. They do this to me. They make all these fantastic coffee mugs. I can't possibly buy them all, but I can want them all. I have no place to put these. I have no reason to even buy glassware to begin with, because I have just way too many coffee mugs. We have to put them in storage, you guys. We have to put our coffee cups in storage and bring them out for certain seasons. There's the Halloween cups, the Christmas cups, the summer cups, the spring cups. I need a sponsor. Loving this, obviously. Kitchen towel that you almost don't want to use because you don't want to sully such a beautiful thing. I don't want I don't want red sauce on this, right? Same here. This is fantastic. This is beautiful. This is for show, right? You hang these in the kitchen and then you never use them. We've arrived at the blue section, which is heavily Space Mountain and Matterhorn. This is new. The Conqueror. Oh, it's the 3 Mountain Challenge. This is totally cute, totally adorable. Plate and bowl set. Dumbo, Tiki Room Jose, teacups, and the castle. 4 plates. And I think they've got, here's the bowls also. These are not the teacup bowls. This is a separate set. It's actually just generally ride themed. I think it's the same guy who made that, designed these. And he's my new hero, because look at that. Look at Donald riding an Autopia car. It's times like these, I don't enjoy coming into stores like this because these reach me right in my core and I want to spend all of my money. I could spend $1,000 in here easy right now. I could just do it right now. All in all, I'm thinking they've done a very fine job of making this a unique shopping location. It's not just the same stuff you get at World of Color, which we'll be going to later. It's unique, it's got its own thing, it's got its own vibe, it's got its own style, and it's much better with this in here than with Galaxy's Edge or Star Wars merchandise. Well done. I almost left without noticing this. This is a piece that says, David loves Disneyland. They should call it that. They really should. This might be my most favorite thing here. I don't know, man. I say that a lot, but golly, that does speak to me. Artist is El Gato Gomez. Can't even get a price on this. You gotta see a cast member to get a quote. That means it's too expensive, and I can't afford it. I also don't see where you can buy a print. These prints down here do not apply. These prints down here aren't for that piece. That piece stands alone, as it should. Magnificent. All right, guys, let's take a quick break and head into Buena Vista Street into DCA to find out what's new in there, or just look at the sights and sounds. Things appear to be popping here on Buena Vista Street. Big old queues here for 5 and dime. Wow, that's impressive. Not so much for trolley treats and Julius Katz and Sons, etc. Very short queue. I wonder what the draw is on the other side of Buena Vista Street. Well, since we're here, we probably should go for a ride. I mean, right? We made it all the way down to California Adventure. We should do a little something. It's interesting because we've actually done quite a bit of this, but you know what we haven't done for a minute is ride Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. Do you guys want to go? Let's do a night run. We'll do a night run just before closing. That sounds amazing. Somebody, this family right here just asked if we were closed. Like, no, gotta come on in. It's still open. God. Should I? Should I? Ah! Yeah! I can't. Oh my God. Woo. Well, I did do it. That was fantastic. I don't think I've ever had that much fun. That was the last ride of the night, you guys. That was fantastic. I'm having such a good time tonight. Oh! Yes, love Mater's Junkyard Jamboree every time. Every time, whether I'm riding with somebody, which is great, love riding Mater's with Liz, but it's also fun alone if you just let yourself go like I do. While we're here, we're gonna head down the parade corridor, take a little quick peek around Avengers Campus, see if we can't see anything. I don't know if it's because I've never noticed this before or it's new, but that building right there in the middle of the frame says mechanical module on there. I never noticed that. Is that new? Got some stuff under wraps there on those light poles there. I'm trying to find the spider bot in the webbing, and I don't see it again. Not sure where I stood for that before. You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm a little bummed that they're not opening Avengers Campus for Touch of Disney. I feel like that would make people a little happier with the $75 price tag, don't you think? God, imagine if they just would, but they would have said so already. They would sell more tickets. Maybe they don't want to sell more tickets. You know, it is limited capacity, so it's okay if not everybody goes, I suppose. All right, so let's do, hey, you know what? We did on Mater's, we might as well finish Cars Land. We've already done Radiator Springs Racers. Let's join me and Liz on Luigi's Rollicking Roadsters. They did it, FreshBaked. They completed their... Oh! It's happening! We're gonna do that in a little bit, you guys. Yay! Congratulations, everybody. Oh. Should we go for the blue car, baby? Do you want to get the blue one?
Just tell me where and I'll run towards it.
The far blue one, right there.
In the middle or the back?
The one where I'm pointing at on camera. We didn't get the blue car. We got this pretty green one.
I like this. This is a Tiffany blue anyways. Or
This-
Tiffany green.
I would say that looks kind of green. I swear, I'm getting that Grease vibe again. Every time I get one of these cars, I think of Grease.
Well, we're in the right, like, set. Danny was here and Sandy was here.
Wait.
I must scream into the world. My excitement from the top of some place very high.
No, you're supposed to sneeze. Remember?
I sneeze?
Yeah, he sneezes. Remember? He's like, achoo, and she's like, I hope you're not getting a cold. He's like, no, I'm fine. And then he's just like, and she's like, Danny. He's like, Sandy. Nobody here, nobody's watching.
Oh, they're gonna do Funicula. This is my favorite song.
Oh, is it?
Of all the songs that they do on this attraction.
All right.
Funiculi. It's
No hands.
One of the wedding songs they played on The Godfather.
Oh, then.
The first Godfather. If it's the one. Eventually they're gonna stop. So, FreshBaked, how are you? How's your day going?
My nails look. Oh!
And now Luigi's singing for you why we go rolling.
This is not Funicula.
Oh wait, honey, can you do this with no hands? You're literally.
Or maybe.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I really love this ride.
Okay, it's kind of a weird angle to do this for.
Yeah, but it's. I was like, this is so bad. It's a, oh, God. Oh my god!
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh my god!
Oh my god, I'm gonna get chest cream! What's gonna happen? Here we go, ready? I got what's it? Oh, the feels. Oh god,
And we found our way back to Hollywood Boulevard. Do you guys hear that? Listen to the music.
Oh, okay.
That's typical for Hollywood Boulevard, but for Touch of Disney, we're supposed to be getting some newly curated Disney music with different, I guess, arrangements for Touch of Disney, which I'm very much looking forward to, because you get kind of accustomed to the loops that they play here. So when we hear that new stuff, I feel like that's gonna add an extra element to the party. So yes, the backlot and Hollywood Boulevard are going to be open for Touch of Disney, just like they are today. But like Avengers Campus, Hyperion Theater back there will not be open, or at least the area around it. They're going to keep this rope right here and block people off before they can get back to that area. Presumably, I mean, because there's nothing to see there. There's just the Hyperion Theater, which is obviously empty, and Mission Breakout. But I think there's also going to be sight lines that they're worried about, people looking into. Although you can't see anything from back there. I've tried many times in doing construction updates. So, but I think they just don't want you guys looking at the tops of some of those buildings, perhaps. All right, guys, that's going to do it from DCA and Buena Vista Street. We're done here, but we're not finished yet. We're going to close our show like usual with a little shopping at World of Disney. Let's go. All right, guys, once more into the breach. Let's see what's new at World of Disney. It's funny, I've never shopped the 2021 merch. It's been here for, a while, for 2021. I have to say, I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't like the colors. It's too blocky. I don't know. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. And that's often the case for the, you know, the annual merchandise. Still waiting for my Mickey. Looks like we got our first sign of Raya and the Last Dragon. It's a beautiful looking movie. Awesome. Lots of good stuff here. The kids line, the new kids stuff this week was sending me the boys' tank top. Man, are tank tops back? Is that happening? Takes me back to when I was a boy in the 70s wearing tank tops, man. But that one was really cute. And then we got the Raya and the Last Dragon line, so look out for that. That's coming to theaters soon, and then I think you have to pay the $30 if you're on Disney+. But that looks like a beautiful movie. Aren't they all? Okay guys, that's a wrap from Downtown Disney and Buena Vista Street this week. I hope you enjoyed. Now, we opened this show this week with a giveaway. We're talking about a giveaway, and we went and got a gift card over there at Galaxy, or at the Star Wars Trading Post. We're giving that gift card away, which is, I mean, a collectible in its own right, but it's also got $100 worth of Disney on there that you can use for anything you want. But we're not just giving it away. You're gonna have to earn it, FreshBaked. You're gonna have to like this video, you're gonna have to subscribe to our channel, but you're also gonna have to tell me who the artist was for that Adventureland sign, the one that was photorealistic that I love so much. Tell me who that artist was and how much it cost. That's it, that's all you gotta do to win that $100 gift card, and that you get to keep as a nice little memento. And you could use it even maybe if you go to Touch of Disney. Otherwise, please do like the video, subscribe to our channel. If you haven't already, turn on the notifications. You can follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked and on Twitter at FreshBaked, that's fresh with no E. If you enjoy our show and you want to contribute, you can join our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/FreshBaked. And otherwise, please be safe out there, everybody. We love you very much. Be kind to one another, and FreshBaked.